Welcome everybody back to another casting of Frank Stone episode today. I am playing this game on sacrifice difficulty. I do want to say that we're going to be doing a lot of these episodes tonight because to make up for Zombies Theory not coming out tonight, there was supposed to be a new episode tonight, but let's just say there's some family issues between with one of our members of Zombie Theory right now. So I don't want to put out that episode as well, as I'm not going to put out any information regarding that situation. But just know it was big enough for me to make a statement about it. So obviously it's very important to him, and wishing Ryan the best of luck regarding it. But let's resume playing Casting of Frank Stone. This game is really fucking good. I actually really like it. And yeah, so I'm sorry guys that there's no Zombies Theory Season 2 Episode 2 tonight. That's just not. I don't know. It's just not ideal to stream it tonight. It's going to be coming sometime this next week or tomorrow. So expect that. And just kind of what I want to get to is if anybody feels like they just can't, if there's something that you just can't do, don't let anything hold you back. Because obviously with Zombie Theory, we have plenty of time to space out these episodes, so I'm not super worried about it. But my concern does go out to Ryan tonight for what he's going through. I'm not gonna mention what it is, but or what it is exactly, but I will just say my concern goes out to him. And with that, there's no Zombie Theory tonight, and potentially this week. It's very sad that it might happen next week, but it really depends because our days off are very weird. And kind of just the stuff that we do surrounding family works out in a very weird way. And it just doesn't always line up correctly. So sometimes we end up with stuff like this where one of us is ready to do Zombie Theory and the other isn't because of a real life issue, and this happens a lot. But yeah, welcome back to Casting of Frank Stone. We're just gonna go around and explore the rest of the shop here in part 2 here for you guys. And I want to thank you guys for watching this. This is basically my return back to single player streaming because I have not done any actual single player gaming really since maybe what's the last big single player title I actually played? Like, I do not legitimately remember the last big single player title I went through was. I know there was Borderlands, obviously, but I'm not going to consider that because it wasn't me playing it for like the first time or anything. So I guess if we're excluding The Hunt and its 20 something episodes, the last big single player title I went through was LA Noire. And that was almost a whole year ago, guys, to this day. So that's crazy. But yeah, right now we're playing as Chris. She's a pretty cool
Let's say
character.
hypothetically she does find a camera for us back there.
Chris is
What's the next
actually
move?
probably my
We got
second
everything we
favorite
need to
character in
finish
this
this
game,
sucker.
aside
Except the
from
mill.
Maddie.
Sheriff
I think
Greenskin.
they're probably my two favorite characters right now. So that's really cool. She was a doll there. Not a big fan of that. But I'm gonna finish looking around this store here. Looks like you proceed if you go there. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on looking around this. It's a little smiley face pen. That's pretty cool.
I don't know
Definitely
what
a lot
that
of
is. It looks painful.
interesting stuff to check out in this place. This is interesting. A lot of cool stuff in it. Yeah, we're just kind of exploring around. There's a lot of shit here. Including a TV, which is funny.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
And funny enough, it's a manor. This is potentially the manor that takes place in the future. Later on in the game. That is actually very interesting. This game goes through 3 different timelines here, which I am going to kind of discuss a bit here. So this game has a 1963 timeline with the cop, which is what you guys saw in part 1, obviously, where you do this stuff with the cop. And obviously there's a whole bunch of stuff to explore here, right? But 1963 is the whole story with Sam, right? And then 1980 is the story with Jamie, or Jaime, Chris, Linda. I actually forgot his sister's name. But, yeah, there's the whole story there. And then you got Linda, Madison, and Stan, which is the story in 2024. So there's 3 timelines in this game. You have different relationships with characters over time. Something that you are going to notice is some of the characters stay the same between different timelines. Like, you'll notice Linda is in this timeline and 1980s timeline. And you can see she looks really fucking young in this timeline. But then if you go to Linda in 2024, you're like, oh my god, she looks old as crap. And the reason for that is she actually is old, believe it or not. So, it's a really interesting little story. I actually like the whole story. I know a lot of people probably think it's like cringe or whatever, but I actually think it's really good so far. And in my opinion, it's better than Little Hope's story ever could hope to be. Like, it's really good. The cool thing is you get artifacts for the champion, murder mill, and the storyteller, which I guess are 3 separate things. which may be our characters. The relics are a lot like stuff from Dead by Daylight, where their characters are the relics. So that's really cool. You can kind of just explore these areas. There's a bunch of stuff to kind of look at in here.
Ugh. Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Now what's super cool is that there's all this different stuff in the game to explore. I think that's what I like about it. It's so much like the Quarry and all these other games, you know, that have all this shit to explore, and it's not weird like Little Hope was. It has a very definitive story, and it does a very good job of having stuff for you to kind of learn about, and just having a lot of stuff in the game.
I was just gonna say something before. Oh, yeah. Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Let's see.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes. Whoa. May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$10. Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
I could
There's just so
find a
much.
place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
This is just really crazy. There's so much shit to discover. Waterlogged shoe.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
The high score, 8,000. Oh my god. This actually is not easy at all, dude. I just want to give it a try. I'm not here to get a high score, honestly. Unlike games and like Bully and stuff, this is actually really fucking hard. It's also not that simple. I'm gonna play a game. This actually is one of the more like competitive games I've played. In terms of fucking execute this game, dude. You're actually not, like, it's not easy. Damn,
Yes!
4,000.
Eat dust, Jaime's high score.
I told you guys, I'm actually playing with like most of the time I'm playing this, I'm playing with like seizures and shit. So like the fact that I got 5.7k, bro, so we beat the high score on there. That's crazy, dude. We just beat the high score on the arcade machine. Guys, I want to say this. I suck at arcade machines in any game. So the fact that we just beat the high score is crazy. But yeah, now we have the high score, which is super cool. It's a very hard game to play, though, I'm going to tell you guys. I literally switched up to my thumbstick space. or switch from my thumbsticks to my pad.
Oh.
But it
Hey,
was a difficult
Chris.
game to play.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to
25
read,
cents
I guess.
for a jug of milk.
True.
Granted,
We've got a
it's
rad
not
horror
that
section,
big,
too.
But
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. How...
damn.
to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Damn. Getting away with that? Yes, she is.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this
Yeah, this game is interesting,
movie you and
guys.
your friends made, Linda?
It has
If they're not
3
fakes.
separate timelines
Mine's not fake.
with relationships
And
between
all
each
that stuff you
character.
said
Some
about it being
characters
cursed?
in multiple
Murderous
timelines.
rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation
And
with
it's a
reality.
really weird,
Because it's so rare, only a few
really
people know
weird
for sure.
perspective. We've never seen a game
So
like
is-
this where it's 3 timelines.
Augustine
in a
wants the only known
story-driven
surviving
horror
pieces of
game.
it. She's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do
And
motives.
from what I've seen so
I don't
far,
know about you, but I would
it
very
seems
much
like,
like to know why
Maddie's
Augustine
mother
is so desperate to get her
is the
hands on
main
this
villain
film.
of this, along with Frank
Well,
Stone.
First rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for?
This game is interesting because the characters are all very...
Well, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In
This
business,
is
we don't
giving
call
me
them
like
marks.
Quarry vibes,
Hustling is a racket,
Until
not
Dawn
a business.
vibes,
I
layers of
wouldn't
fear
underestimate my scouting
vibes,
skills.
all
if I were
in
you.
one.
A lot rattling around up here.
And
that
I'm
could
not
be
gonna lie, it kind of
mutually
reminds me of
beneficial.
Devil in Me. I know it's not the same game, but it does. And I haven't even fully played that game.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real.
Another thing is, you can
The more I
totally
looked
just be
into
an
it, the more
asshole
breadcrumbs I found.
in this if you
The
guys
further I
want
followed
to.
the trail, the more
You can
fascinated
kind of play
I
it
became.
however you want,
Not
the
just in
nice
film,
way or the asshole way.
In a legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
love your
Can't
outfit,
deny
by the
this
way.
place would make an incredible
Thanks.
film
It's
location.
Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
I found a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Not sure why that tree is blue. I don't know if that's just natural lighting, or if it's supposed to signify something deeper. Alright, so none of these doors are openable. I imagine you go upstairs.
Ah, yes.
Something.
Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question. And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I am such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Another thing I like about this game is occasionally when you're in a conversation, somebody will ask you a question and they'll give you a couple seconds to press Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation, and you can respond to their question with an answer, which is really cool. There's like a rapid response type feature that was added to kind of make this game even more playable than it already is, which is super cool. But you can also ignore their question if you don't like it and just say nothing. So there's that too. In my honest opinion, I think this game is definitely worth the purchase, guys. For me, I got it on Game Pass, $30 a month, but for most people, you're just
Cool
going to be able to
statue.
get this regularly.
Missing a piece, though.
And in my opinion, it's definitely worth acquiring. On some level, is this an acquired taste? Yes. Horror is not everybody's genre. And I understand if you're not into this, but this
Wow.
isn't as bad as something
Powerful
like Resident
resemblance in
Evil.
Augustine's family.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
I will say that if you're into Dead by Daylight, you're into that type of stuff, the Man of Medan anthology series, you're going to be into this. House of Ashes, you're into any of that stuff, this is definitely for you. The Quarry, Until Dawn, any of that stuff. If you're into choice-driven games, this might be for you as well. I'm going to say this ain't as scary as something like Resident Evil, though. Like I said before. Or Outlast.
Sensationalist trash.
This isn't as scary as those games.
Sam Green took
It's
down
not
Frank Stone.
horrific.
I
It's
could write a
not
better
something
book
you
than
could
this.
not play on stream because it is so damn horrific. A little green for my that. Okay, so there's 2 pages for us to turn. We're not gonna look at that.
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's Dan? Psh, not in a million years. No way. You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, empty.
I have a
Since she
feeling
died.
that she is the main villain.
Like
of
I'm
this game.
sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
However, I will say to
It
you
never
guys,
gets easier when
if
you
you're a
lose
fan of
someone.
horror, I recommend this.
But it does become
Highly
less
recommend.
suffocating.
Especially because it's
I hope
it's
so,
one of my
'cause
type of games. It's a game
sometimes
that I could
I just
play.
feel like I'm going
And
crazy.
if I could
like
play a horror
she
game,
really is
then
out
I
there,
think anyone could play it,
guiding me,
honestly.
trying to tell me something.
because
That's why I came here.
almost all
I felt
horror
like
games that I
that's
play,
what
I
she
feel
wanted
like
me
the
to do.
general public could play,
I know you
and
said
it's
it had
not
been a really
something
long
crazy.
time, but can you tell me anything about her
It's
from
not
when you
something
knew
where
her?
you're gonna be like, oh, it's a horror game,
gosh.
you know,
Well,
you can't play it.
she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
That sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
So if I do have anything to state, it's definitely that, like, this game is for horror fans.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that
So
mattered
there's
was
Bonnie,
that
who is
moment.
Maddie's mother, who we actually
Nothing
see in
else.
1980. And she apparently dies at some point in the story.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Fans
So
already
as
all
you
loaded up.
guys may see, as we're playing the game, it shifts
I read
between
an article that
timelines.
said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
And
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
as you notice, we just went from
I just thought you might
2024 to
find that information
1980.
useful.
I'm not trying
at
to
the scene
control
of
Chris.
Seeing that Keller's
Just got a lot to
part
do.
of his space.
Uh-huh.
So amongst all sorts of different stuff, you have different timelines in here, which I guess is why some people don't like this game because it's so random.
Time to get
It
cooking.
just goes through different timelines, but
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie's snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out. Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it. Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all related. To him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
That's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Well, chat, we're gonna go get some water real quick. But I am gonna come back and do some more of this. Because it has only been an hour, and I want to release 2 to potentially 3.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah!
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Bro, that's... They just fucking progressed that without me doing shit.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
That's crazy. If you hit the game unpaused on that part, they'll just solve it themselves. Alright. I'm gonna continue. Does something happen here at the mill? Something does or not. Which, what actually scares me right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
Oh, damn. Okay,
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
I want to thank all you guys who have been watching my Twitch streams so consistently.
All right.
Because I know that
This
my
way.
Twitch streams are definitely blowing up a little bit more as of late. And that's good, because I'm telling you guys, Call of Duty is right around the corner on the 14th. I'm not buying it till like the 13th, but it's probably because I probably get probably paid before the 14th actually. Which is why I'm going to try to wait like last minute, because I'll probably get paid like a couple of days after it comes out, or right when it comes out. But yeah, we're not spending another $1 unless it's on any of that. We're just not gonna spend any more money.
Breathe in.
How much money I keep on spending. So I'm trying to save and just not spend anything. But yeah, thank you guys for the wild amount of views tonight.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Franks don't actually kill people.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium 1 first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium 2?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it doesn't have you do any like QTEs in this game.
Your
really.
dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
Sam's a pretty cool character in this game. I know I've mentioned several things countless times here, but like this game is really fun, and that's the main reason behind me kind of like actively playing it here. Is because this is the content I generally enjoy. This type of horror. Now, of course, there is the other stuff I enjoy, like LA Noire and that type of game. Does remind me of the woods in the quarry. Just. Yeah. Possibility that Frank Stone is still here, or his spirit is. They did talk in the beginning about reviving Frank Stone somehow. That we got past that. I will play Resident Evil. What I'm waiting on for Resident Evil is to acquire all the Resident Evil games before I begin playing it. The same with something like the 00 franchise or whatever. Kind of just waiting to acquire the games. And then once I've acquired all of them, I will play them. I did do the Mafia games. I don't think I streamed the whole
Chris
thing. 'Cause
Gordon.
Mafia 3.
Another victim
It's
claimed
just-
by Frank Stone. And Gravity.
Mafia 3 was just incredibly fucking long, which I think is the reason I didn't end up streaming it. I would not go back and play it as much as like... Much as I like it, I don't think I would ever see myself going back and replaying Mafia 3 because it is just so hard. If I do replay it, it will be on easy mode so I can just do everything. I won't be exploring or anything. I'll just do everything. That game frustrated the crap out of me.
This
Especially
place
'cause I
is
didn't play it on
awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
If you guys are new to it though, definitely go check out my YouTube channel, Beyond Anarchy. I have all sorts of YouTube Let's Plays on there.
Are you
including The Last of
absolutely
Us, Detroit
sure
Become Human,
this is
many
safe
PlayStation
and
series,
we're not going to
but
fall
also
into
many
some kind of
Xbox
ventilation
series
shaft
on there as
full of
well.
whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you
No.
won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
I don't have anything crazy like the whole GTA
Thanks.
game
Brought one for everyone?
uploaded on there, obviously.
What you got in there?
because that
Ah, well, the flashlights, my
ridiculously
notebook,
long,
some pens,
but
a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit,
I will at
bottle
some
opener,
point do every
sunscreen,
GTA
collapsible
if they
cookware,
all get like
and utensils.
remastered on some level.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Alright, chat. That's my bad, I was checking something.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time. When I was little, and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kinda like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid.
Who would have left this here?
It's cool collecting all these relics and shit. There's another toolbox to check our artifacts or whatever. Oh, we missed one. It must have been in the castle or whatever. On the way.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
Huh, you're low key.
Better get back to Robert.
Okay, so he didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank Stone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him. As I've been saying, every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Hmm.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
No way. Is this?
Wow. I think that could actually be my dad's, yeah.
I thought police officers had to guard those things for their lives.
I'm sure he did. Then again, I can see why he left it behind.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? What was I just... Oh, right. And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off. I think this is it. Up there. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done. And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murder Mill! Way to go, everybody!
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry, nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good. Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No, it was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will!
Ah, get off me! Get off me! Ah, ah, get off! Get off!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool!
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
No. I mean, that, Linda?
Whatever. I don't care if she tags along.
Okay, cool. I'll be totally invisible. Just act like I'm not even here. Actually, scratch that. Act like I am here, but like invisible, but you still know I'm here, and you're not gonna get up to any funny business, because that's just gross, okay? Don't do it. Well, okay, are we just gonna stand around, or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I will follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
I...
Do you trust me?
Yes, of course!
then you know what I have to do.
And cut. Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
Jaime, it was perfect.
You really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah, something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little. Whoa! Ain't that something? Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more.
whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Think that door will take us to the machine shop?
Only one way to find out.
You just gonna stay there? I mean, if you want to hang back, that's fine.
No. No, I'm coming.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever, but he sort of started researching all kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional?
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter, that's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man. Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Holy crap. It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
So, now that we found it, we've seen it, we can go, right?
No way, man. We've got to look around first, see what we can find.
Definitely too good of an opportunity to pass up.
Sure. You really think we're gonna find anything the police missed? They're pretty thorough, right?
They do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
Gotta be a way to get up there. This should open the door, right? Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Let me take a look.
Hey, can I ask you something, man?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy, too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
So... I'm just in the way, then.
All right, look. The truth is, all night, I've been trying to get a few minutes alone to talk to Chris, and it hasn't been easy.
You're annoyed that Chris doesn't want to run off and make out with you in the lair of the man who nearly made me an orphan.
That's not what I said.
It's not my fault she's more focused on her work than you, man.
Give me a break.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs power for it to open. Generator working?
Nah. Unfortunately, it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
This might work with the generator. I need to find some parts. Maybe there's something useful in there. Yeah, looks like it needs power. Could help with the generator.
How's the generator coming?
Basically done. Just gotta finish the repairs.
Nice going.
Nice job.
Thanks.
We should be able to open the door now that we've got some juice.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Can't believe they got me crawling through the roof ducts like a raccoon. Okay, what have we here? Maybe this key will open up the boxcar.
Find anything?
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F. Stone. Holy shit.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
Oh man.
Let's see if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Up. Still need to go up. I'll go first. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, if it's that easy.
Thanks, man.
You're lucky I'm more quick on the draw than this guy.
Yeah, there's a reason Jaime never made starter on our football team.
Yeah, coach was a jerk.
You keep telling yourself that, bud.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah. And it's got friends.
This is insane.
Who are these other people?
This must be how Stone got in and out.
I guess the cops never connected Frank Stone to this. Must have come loose when the freight broke through.
What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
How do you know that?
Because they wouldn't have just left all this stuff here. I'm sorry, man. I think I gotta go get my dad now.
What?
This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
No, you can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
But the movie?
The movie's done.
I thought you...
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need. Go.
Just don't touch anything else, okay?
We should get the hell out of here. We gotta go. Maybe we should wait outside until Robert comes back.
Man, let's do